Alright, let's start, let me see. Okay, I can press the mouse without the microphone peaking at 10,000 decibels. This isn't cropped correctly. Hold on. I just realized that you can see like a tiny peak of the screen in there. Okay, great. Good. Good thing I fixed that. Wouldn't want to see the gameplay between the BRB screen. You know, that'd be sacrilege. Let me see what else I need to get done before I can get started. I just need to check some boxes. Yeah, I think I'm good. Okay. I love copying people. Anyways, I'm streaming, right? Let me, before I start rambling, maybe it might be best if I check if I'm actually streaming, and I'm not talking to myself. I mean, I still am, but not the point. Finale, yeah, usage of marriage, classic gay marriage. Anyways, thought about making this into a video. Very long time. Decided to bump it. Tear in a bucket. Just gonna stream it. We are one video away from the votes to finish the 1v5 series. And we got Dodoria. Doria is like Dodoria loses. Teehee. But I don't want to finish off with Dodoria. I want to finish off with, a character that's a little bit more interesting, if you drift my catch. So what I'm going to do is, since technically Goku has a 1v4 rather than a 1v5, I will be making a 1v5 for specifically Goku. Mostly because of the finale. Even if I made a 1v5 with Goku, I'd probably make this anyway. Or with Vegito, but no, I think I've already fought enough of Vegito when I make it like a commentary style video. But what's the problem? Why am I streaming grinding the finale? Shouldn't I just record it and get it over with? Well, that is a fantastic question if you're asking it, and if you're not, you should be a little more astute. But that is neither here nor there. Let me dox myself and show you my... Do I have a media display for my folders? This is picture-in-picture, Discord, Google. Nope. I'll just make a new one, and I'll just, no. Window capture, and we are going to type folder in here. This app can't run on your PC. Thanks for, oh, cool. So there's no folder happening right now. Cool, great. No, that actually makes my day, in case you didn't know. Do I have to set it? This app can't run on your PC. Okay, well, number one, that's not even on. Oh, it is on my PC. Well, close that, I guess. This app can't. It's cancel. It's still there. I can't. It's not. Guys, I don't think something tells me that we cannot show this up. I need to open up a folder file. I open up. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we got a folder. Okay, but where is that relative to everything that's happening right now? Okay, there's home. I don't know why it's titled home. Oh, because it's home at it's explorer.exe. So we're gonna just do this. Okay, cool. Got it. It's on top of the actual BRB screen, but we can fix that later. Okay, let me open up that file, that folder that I literally just opened. I'm gonna go into this video section so I can show you exactly what I mean. Ignore everything that's on here. This is just recording, so I haven't gotten to editing yet. This was Kui, if I'm not mistaken. Let me click on it and check. I don't think you're gonna be able to see that. No, yeah, this is Kui. I literally just checked. This is where it starts. So and what day is that? This is February. February 20th. Wow, that really sets it into perspective. So, ever since February 20th, I have been non-stop, like, basically every day, well, not every day, like, week intervals, but for a very long time, I have been just grinding in and out these kinds of attempts, for the Goku finale. Look at this. Dude, look at just this. These are, like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 files? 6 times 3 is 18 just from these alone. Well, from these alone. No, never mind. It's not. Well, there's actually still 18 because you had to count these and this. So there are about like 18 on here, like attempts, and the most recent was today. Yeah, today. And I also grinded it yesterday, and we're doing it today again on stream. Why is it taking so long? I want to make this, how do you say, better than typical. Goku in particular has a lot of voice lines with the characters that I'm trying to fight him against. So what I want to do is activate all those voice lines. And why is that a problem? Aren't I goated? Aren't I the best? Aren't I the Raging Blast guy? The GOAT? I am, but that's not the point. I'm going to get to why it's complicated. Let me pull up Notepad so that I can really give you a perspective of why this is so difficult. Okay, first of all, I guess I'll say it right now. I'm gonna spoil what the finale is in case you don't, in case you care. If you don't, you just keep watching, dude. Congrats. It's gonna be the Goku finale. I'm gonna be fighting Scouter Vegeta, Final Form Frieza, Cell, perfect, Majin Vegeta, and Kid Buu. And those are gonna be the 5 that I'm gonna be fighting. The map, I'm just making it the base map. I thought about changing it multiple times, but you know, it's gone through its ups and downs. Also, did I even show like the? Oh yes, I did. I just hit it. Okay. Let me. Excuse me. More on my manners. Let me recrop this so that it goes full way instead of, you know, into the middle. I mean, I guess I could just. Yeah, sure. Take that. Perfect. Now I'm gonna hide it anyway because I don't need it. So yeah, I'm gonna be using Vegeta Scouter, Final Form Frieza, Perfect Cell, Majin Vegeta, and Kid Buu. And I want to clear, and this is why it's taking so long. I want to clear a couple of conditions. Let me pull up Notepad, and then use an untitled. So now let me add another window. You know, this is a professional stream in case you didn't know. I do this for a living. This is the story of my life. I'll take her home. Let me type in Notepad here. And there's no window. Am I tripping? Do I have to set it to Windows 10 and above? There's guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but there's no window here. It's not showing a window. I'll just pull up a Word document. Instead. You know, since it really wants to show me up like this, I'll just pull up a Word document. You know, it's better anyway. Even though Notepad could do it in a smaller window and with less resources that I don't really need. Why isn't it showing anything? Can I edit the properties or no? There we go. That's the Word document I'm looking for. Don't steal my identity at the top right. No, don't. That account is unrelated to what we are doing right now. Let me full screen this. I'm unfortunately using. Let me see if it's. Well, it's not really full screen. You know what I mean? Just go down and then to the middle. I guess you just cut this off. I don't really need it. Cool beans. You can see exactly what I want you to see, which is this little bottom part. Okay, so I'm gonna be fighting Vegeta, Scouter. Let me make sure it's Scouter so that I can don't confuse it for Majin. For the conditions that I want to complete, Vegeta has a voice line with Goku, where once Vegeta counters an attack, he has a voice line with Goku. Actually, should I just run it and then show you what I mean for what I want to do? No, I'll just I'll prefix this and then, you know, who cares? It's not supposed to be legible anyway. You guys will get it as you get along. You would think I would script this beforehand, but you know, not very well known for that. Anyways, what you need to know right now is that Vegeta Scouter has a voice line with Goku that activates. I mean, he says, "What's the matter, Kakarot?" That's not all you got, is it? I know all the voice lines from memory because I've done this so many times. He says that once you get countered. So I have to get countered by Vegeta intentionally. So round start, what I need to do is get countered. Countered, and I know how to spell. I think. No, I don't know how to spell. How do you spell countered? Okay, I guess I'll put an exclamation point. Alright, thanks, Word. I really needed that exclamation point there. I need to get countered intentionally by Vegeta. I can't counter him. He has to counter me. This has to be above 80% health, by the way. It has to be at the start. Because Vegeta has another voice line where you have to get Vegeta. Well, this is actually an order from completion. So first, then I had to get him to clash me. Then I need a regular clash, not a beam struggle clash. Regular clash to activate his other voice line, which, if I remember correctly, is it's that voice line that Goku says a Saiyan can beat an elite in battle. I can't remember the exact line. Let me see if I can look through the backs of my memory. Here's a treat for you, Kakarot. It's where the lower class where like you guys will fight an elite like me. That one's the one that I want to activate. And he says that after a regular clash. We get that voice line. This one also has to be above 80%. Well, it doesn't really have to be 80% health. This is just what I would prefer. But I should get these both before 80%, and they're not really anything that's like insane to get. Okay, I can't getting countered on purpose in a clash is a cakewalk, but this has to be above 80%, which is like the difficult part. But again, it can. I honestly take. I've gone desperate enough to not take the 80%. Third of all, let me see if this is still showing. Okay, it's still fine. Cool. Now after that, I need to get Vegeta below 80% health. Okay? Because after he gets below 80% health, and this is why I want to have Vegeta above 80% health, because once he reaches below 80% health, he will start saying, Goku will start saying he's strong. He's still barely trying it, and yet his speed and techniques are all beyond my own. So before Goku says that, I want a regular clash of Vegeta, and they get countered by Vegeta, because Vegeta is going to be cocky here. I want this all to be performed before he high tensions, but I don't really mind if he does. Because after this, he can, let me type in optional right here, he can high tension. Once he high tensions and nobody's talking, obviously, because you can't really have two voice lines together, he'll say, "You're dead, I'm going to make you pay. I don't need this plastic planet anymore. I'll destroy your precious Earth, Kakarot, and you along with it." So I want him to say that after below 80%, because it wouldn't really make much sense for Vegeta to brag about Kakarot when he's pissed off. Okay? After this, I need to activate Kaioken to lead into Kaioken times 2, which then should lead into Kaioken attack. In case you didn't know, in Raging Blast 2, you can stack Kaioken 3 times. It's a power up to damage, and it makes all your what's the word I'm looking for? It makes all your dashes cost no ki. That's what Kaioken does in this game. And the higher you stack it, the higher the damage boost, and obviously the more ki is drained. It's almost always worth it to stack it, but it's almost unrealistic to do it against a real player. But against the CPU, no problem. Easy pickings. What comes with the problem, and why am I not using Kaioken times 3 with Kaioken? I'm using Kaioken attack instead of going Kaioken times 3. It's because Goku literally yells Kaioken attack. Kaioken times 3 during Kaioken attack. So it would be weird for him to go Kaioken times 3 and then say, "Come on, I can do this Kaioken times 3. So I could do Kaioken times 2, and then, "Come on, I can do this Kaioken times 3. And the complicated part, and this is easy, by the way, the complicated part is that this must lead Vegeta to be below about 15% health. Let me see. Obviously, once I get him below 15% before Kaioken expiration. Why? Because once he gets to below 15, I'm going to want to instigate a beam clash with Kaioken. Either times 1 or times 3. Take your pick. Because I can just activate Kaioken and then use times 1 and then use times 3 and then power up all the way to times 3. There's no times 4, by the way. There's not even a super attack for times 4. That's all I can do. So I want him to be below 15% because once he's below 15%, the beam clash will kill him. You like all these conditions that I have to meet? That's for one character, by the way. I have to do all of these conditions in one fight while also living. And I also need to do this for one of the 5 characters. And then you guys start to get a perspective of why it's taking so long. Anyways, let me see. Next fighter is Frieza. Let me actually, before I keep going, I'm going to take a little listen to the stream, make sure remember when I said I was going to check the stream at the start? Well, I did, but, let me wipe this off my phone. I want to make sure that I have, everything set into perspective, you know what I mean? I want to make sure that I have, okay, I sound like an insane person, that's just what I needed to hear. Anyways. We got Frieza final form right here. With final form Frieza, things do get complicated. First of all, I need to hit Frieza with times 20 Kaioken Kamehameha. And this has to be above 80% as well. Why does it have to be above 80%? Because once I hit him with the Kaioken Kamehameha, it will get Frieza below 50% 80% health. Sorry. And after he's below 50% health, he'll say, "You're not bad, you're the first Resident ever that caused me pain in this form, besides my parents." And Goku will say, "Darn it, I thought that would do more damage than that." And that's what I want to, that's the kind of energy I want when he does times 20 Kaioken Kamehameha. After this, I need to knock down, in no particular order, I need to knock down Frieza, knock down with a sliding knockdown. That's where you hit an opponent and then you put them to the ground and then they take chip from landing and then they slide. The thing that I combo into the thing that I either dash up and then do down grab or I combo into a jump attack. That's the sliding knockdown that I'm talking about. Because once he does that, he'll say, "What a pest, I'm starting to get annoyed with you. How about we stop warming up and start the real battle?" And after he says that, in no particular order, which this can either happen, either of these two can happen before the other. It doesn't matter in which order. I just need to get these both to happen. Then I need to do a sliding knockdown, a knockdown with sliding knockdown. Actually, I should probably just do an SKD. SKD just makes more sense. Sliding knockdown makes more sense. And get below and get just below 50%. Why just below? Because if I do too much damage, Frieza will not be able to recover enough health before I transform with Raging Soul. This is obviously going to be Super Saiyan. Why does it need to be just below 50%? Because Frieza has a voice line with Goku at below 50% of his health. Now, why is this a problem? Super Saiyan Goku has a voice line with Frieza where he needs to be above 50% health. So I need to activate the line that goes below 50% with base Goku, but above 50% with Super Saiyan. So I can get them both if I activate healing on Frieza passively, which every custom character I make basically has them. So like it's not even that big a deal to just have it. For him to just have it. So he just has it. I've done this before. He has it. Anyway, so start auto healing after a little bit after he goes just below 50%. But this is why it can't be that much damage, because then he'll be too below and then he won't heal in time before I transform. Then I need to harm, but not kill to at most, I guess, 20% health. And then I need to regular clash into angry Kamehameha. And this is about it for Frieza. I have a bunch of optionals. First optional, I can have him block a super. He'll say a unique voice line with that. It's almost impossible to get. Optional as well, since again I'm pretty desperate. I'll take what I can get. He needs to block and I guess ultimate or my super spirit bomb, because that's what I'm gonna have equipped for later. You'll understand why. It's an item that you need, but I got it. I have it equipped, and that's the ultimate that I'm gonna use. Optional as well. Frieza activates Raging Soul. Let's see. I is not typing. There we go. Raging Soul up, perfect. What could be possibly wrong with Raging Soul? End period. Thanks. Frieza can activate Raging Soul. That will activate a unique voice line that I don't really need, but it would be nice. And also, I can't control when Frieza uses Raging Soul, so if I get it, cool. These are almost these are impossible to control. There's no way that I'm gonna get this naturally, so I just given up completely. Why are these? Oh, because they want me to end period. Yeah, I don't. This is why I didn't want word, because it's gonna keep correcting me when it doesn't need anything to correct. Also, let me make sure that I tell word that Kaioken is a real word. Let me add that to dictionary, and also Kaioken with no capitals. Let me add that to dictionary as well. There we go. Well, Frieza is not a real word, but Frieza is. So I don't know what you want from me, dude. I guess I'll just keep Frieza. I don't really care. Is there another optional that I'm missing? Well, yeah, I guess. Well, this would honestly impede what I'm trying to do. But if Frieza transforms, then so be it. He transforms, he goes to final, the battle's more canon, I guess. But he obviously has to transform. He doesn't really transform above, 50% health, let's be realistic. But if he does transform, I need him to transform against Super Saiyan Goku. That's the only thing that I need to, let me specify then. Against SS Goku. This is really a non-issue because I'm going to be at 50% health because of this obligatory condition. I'm going to be Super Saiyan more than likely when he transforms, so it's not really that big a deal. What else? What else am I missing? What seems to be the deal? I mean, I guess that's it for Frieza. There's a lot of optionals with Frieza. There's a lot of optionals over here. And obviously, high tension for Vegeta is also optional because there's no real way I can control him going into high tension. Especially when I can't even control when he gets into high tension, which could be bad if he does it above 80%. This is Frieza. These are two conditions. We already have half a Word document with how many? I'm assuming this is singular space, but whatever. I guess I won't check. But yeah, just a couple of conditions on the first two characters. Not really that big a deal. Fortunately, it gets a little bit easier from here. There is only one specific thing that really ruins runs. Okay, none of this is a problem. I'll eventually just keep running it and get what I need. What really is a problem, and it's not Cell. It's not perfect Cell, by the way. It's not perfect. It's not perfect form Cell, by the way. Cell is not the problem. What is the problem is that I need to beat... Well, let me actually make sure I get Cell first. Cell doesn't have that many conditions. Cell has, like, no conditions. I need 2 regular class. None of these in particular order, by the way, because these all happen just passively. I need to do plus 15,000 damage and hope my line activates, because sometimes it doesn't activate for no reason, but you know, what are you gonna do? I need to do 15,000 damage, which, you know, it might activate, it might not. I guess we'll put optional here. And what else do I need to get with Cell? I'm sure there was something else. I mean, I just need to get them below 80%, which should be no, like, issue at all. You know, these are all in no particular order, by the way. These can happen either one interchangeably. The real problem with Perfect Form Cell is that he's easily the strongest out of all 5. Even Kid Buu. Out of all 5, he's the strongest because he has ridiculous build that I made with fantastic defense and health regeneration. So it's going to be really hard to kill him, especially for a base character with no equipped items. But aside from that, Perfect Cell himself is not a real issue. What is a real issue is Vegeta Majin. Now remember all that I said before. Every single one of these conditions. Before I reach Vegeta Majin, I need to arrive... Well, first of all, I need to transform... Well, no, because I'll immediately give up if I don't arrive at I need to arrive... At... I guess I'll put the regular at, you know, to be a little special. Over 50... Yep, that's what I pressed. 50% health. Yeah. I have to get to Vegeta... Oh, exclamation point again, I guess. I have to get to Vegeta out at 50% health. So I have to beat Vegeta Scouter, clear all these conditions, beat Final Form Okay. I need to beat Final Form Frieza, clear all these conditions. I need to beat Perfect Form Cell, which is the strongest one of them all, beat these conditions, and arrive at Vegeta Majin, all while being above 50% health. Why? Because Goku has a voice line with Vegeta that automatically activates when he's below 80% health. So but he also has another voice line that automatically activates once he's below 50% health. So if he's below 50% health, then there's gonna... if he's below 50% health, it'll overwrite the voice line, and I won't be able to get all the voice lines from that fight. And it's really important that I get them all because they make so much more sense in context. And without context, it's not really that, like, interesting. Vegeta would just say, we'll just literally spawn in and and Goku will be Super Saiyan 2, and then he'll just say, I just want it to be like it used to be. I want it to go back to being a cold, ruthless Saiyan with no cares in the universe, and I'm fighting with you to death, and with this new power I feel incredible, and it's going to make no sense when he just appeared, okay? So I need the unbelievable, I thought the training on what we were paying off, but we're completely even, you must have trained harder than I did, no. I need that one to activate first in order to make sense, because I need to get Vegeta below 50%. a voice line will automatically activate at 80% for Vegeta and 50% just like Goku. And then after Vegeta's below 15%, I need to charge Ki. Well, obviously, let me actually set this up. Arrive at 50% health. That one's really cool. Obviously transform into transform SS2. Make sure that it's SS2. While in Raging Soul. So obviously Vegeta, Majin has to fight Goku and Super Saiyan 2. That's pretty self-explanatory. Perfect Cell, obviously first form. Perfect Cell against Super Saiyan Goku. That's a no-brainer. Then I have to transform to Super Saiyan 2 when Vegeta Majin arrives. Assuming that I'm at 50% health. If I'm not, I literally just give up. Vegeta, I get Vegeta below 50%. This is where it gets easy. If I make it to Vegeta at 50% health, it's not over, but it's a cakewalk after that. I have to charge my Ki once. It doesn't matter for how long. I just have to press the button and charge my Ki so that Goku says, I'm not going to let you hurt me and give my Vegeta Majin Buu. I'll use all the power I have to end this quickly. After he says that, I can just kill Vegeta. Is there anything else I need to do with Vegeta? I need to get myself below get self below 50% because I need to activate the voice line for Majin Vegeta, which this part is actually pretty complicated because Vegeta Majin custom does a lot of damage. It has Limit Breaker, which is like the best item in the game, which like just super buffs all your stats and it's exclusive to enhanced characters. So he's going to do a lot of damage, and having to scale that damage is going to be very difficult. But I do have to get myself below 50% and then kill Vegeta. After that, he's gone. He's dead. Doesn't matter. Now, the final opponent would be Kid Buu. And Kid Buu is, it doesn't have that many conditions, but it has the final condition. Obviously, transform to SS3. Capitalize this SS because they're bothering me. My ADHD is kicking in. Transform to Super Saiyan 3. While, let's see if we can guess this one. In Raging Soul. Haha. I can't kill Kid Buu. I do need to get him below 50% health. At the very least, I need to get him below 30% health. Or I guess, no, it has to be 20. It has to be 20. He has to be at red glowing health. Which I'm pretty sure is 20%. Yeah, because if every bar is 4 and then you divide 4 into equally spaced pieces, then you would, well, that would be 25 though. Okay, well, it's fine. Because getting him at 20% is still, like, and 25% is, like, acceptable. I'd rather keep it safe and keep him at, like, 20%, though. Because ideally, this is what I would like. Ideally, Kid Buu being as low as possible before actually doing the super move would be great. Then I need to go to base. Then I need to use high tension. And then I need to land Super Spirit Bomb. And then finish the fight. An entire Word document page using default fonts. These are all the conditions I need to execute so that I can actually win the fight. And it covers an entire Word document page with the default settings on. I'm pretty sure this is one singular space. I mean, I'll never know, but I'm pretty sure it's one singular space. Let me see if I can calc it using this. Does this tell me? No, you better believe it doesn't. But either way, Yeah, these are quite the this is quite the hefty price to pay in order to beat the fight. To give you a perspective, most of every fight ends right here or in Vegeta Scouter. They don't really go above Vegeta Scouter. Most of them just end with him because getting this specifically is really difficult, and sometimes Vegeta just loves to either dash in and not charge his ki to not have enough ki for Gallic Gun, just take the Kamehameha without clashing with it, block it, dash around it, just simply just die. I didn't even sometimes it's my mistake and I don't calc the damage that I do right, and the ki consumption so that I can charge my ki back up, and he just dies. So there's sometimes that. So most of every run, it's either between Frieza ends them, or Vegeta ends them. There's no real way to know. I can actually add even more because I forgot to put that I have to be in high tension in order to perform Angry Kamehameha. So I have to clash with him while being in high tension and then be able to pull Angry Kamehameha off while he's at 20%. And yeah, this is all I have to do in a singular fight. So now that you get this, you can start to really put into perspective. Wow, why hasn't it taken him 5 years instead of 2 months? Well, maybe it's like I'm an actual prodigy. But to really put you at ease, I don't think I have technically beaten this once, but I probably deleted the runs, because I haven't been satisfied with how they turned out. But I could just do it and then just post it and then be done with it. But I want to complete all these because I've already set like these expectations on myself. And it'd be disappointing if I don't actually pull them off. Honestly, if I'm being a hundo P, I'd be disappointed with myself if I didn't actually pull them off. Anyways, with all of that out of the way, I don't really need to say this anymore. This is immortalized on the internet in the stream, unless it gets Vegeta, unless it gets deleted later. So anyways, let me close that. Anyways, what we came here to do, after I close out Notepad and folder and take off the image slideshow, what we came here to do, Raging Blast. Wow, cool beans, dude. I got to play my favorite game of all time, Raging Blast, and for free, and for the price of nothing. Wow, drop frame 64? No way, dude. Anyways, we're just gonna start running it. Let me actually turn on the game zone right now. It was driving me crazy, so I turned it off. Oh, whoops, I think it's gonna restart everything, my bad. Why can't I can't. Dude, can't hear it. What happened? Oh, I don't want you to do the audio. I want the microphone headset, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Is this the part where it gives me the audio? Hello? Well, obviously the video capture device is having a bit of an issue in telling me what the sound is. It doesn't. I mean, I'm having trouble seeing like why it isn't. Is it because my headset died? It was because yeah. Why can I hear myself? Why? Did I? Stop. I don't. Why can I? This is so weird. Hold on. Hey. What? Oh. This is. It's not OBS. Why? Can I hear it? What's up? So I turn this. Oh, I get it. Okay. I see. Okay, I see. I get it. I know why I can hear. I know why I can hear this multiple times. No, don't want you to do that. Now, do I? Don't capture audio only. Use custom audio device. And then the digital interface. Yep. And now here we go. Okay, now I can hear it. Okay, good. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Problem solved. Problem solved. Problem solved. And I probably sounded double in the... what's it called, the stream? But, we'll figure it out, dude. I think the only thing that... And why I talk so much at the beginning is because I'm not going to be able to talk during the fight. Because this is what I'm obviously going to be using for the actual video. So I need the recording to be no audio, which is fine because I can just by doing this. That just, well, you won't really see it. Well, never mind. I guess it doesn't mute it. Okay, muted that time. Muted that time, bro. Okay, all right. So yeah, I don't really need to. There's nothing else. I'm not gonna be able to talk during the actual fight itself, but I might pop in post battle and then comment it a little bit. How do I sound relative to the actual game? By the way, curious about that. If you don't mind blowing out your ears so fast. We'll figure it out, dude. I think the only thing that, and why I talk so much at the beginning is because I'm for the actual. All right, get to the point, buddy. Talk during. There's something else. I'm not gonna be able to talk. It sounds fine to me. If I'm being honest. Anyways, let me put. This just sounds really loud in my headphones. I guess I can turn it down on my headphones. As a matter of fact, there we go. There we go. Now we get song. What's really cool about this is I won't have to use my desktop space anymore now that I'm here. So yeah, let me mute my mic.
Even a reject can pass an elite if he trains hard enough.
Let me assure you, this is one fight that no amount of training could prepare you for.
Yeah!
Die! Time to die! Nice try! You're outclassed! What's the matter, Kakarot? That's not all you've got, is it? Die! You're gonna pay for this!
He's strong. He's still hardly trying.
Okay, so that run was ruined because I got Vegeta to below 80% health before I clashed with him. And Vegeta doesn't usually pop off at the start of the game like he did at the where you saw. Usually he takes it really slow when he's really bad. So I appreciate him pulling up for the stream, for you guys, for the viewing pleasure. But yeah, that usually doesn't happen. I guess we'll see next time. But that's why I failed and I can't use this recording. Let's just keep going, I guess.
Even a reject can pass an elite if he trains hard enough.
Let me assure you, this is one fight that no amount of training could prepare you for.
He's strong. He's still hardly...
So remember when I said that Vegeta doesn't typically pop off when he's remember when I told you that Vegeta doesn't really play the game when he's when I want him to do something? I've been trying to get him to clash me for I've been doing my slow attack charges. I've been doing everything in the books to get him to do something, and it just never happened. It just he just decided to do nothing. Very hard CPU, by the way, in case you need a reminder. But I guess we'll just try again, dude.
Even a reject can pass an elite if he trains hard enough.
Let me assure you, this is one fight that no amount of training could prepare you for. What's the matter, Kakarot? That's not all you've got, is it? Here's a treat for you, Kakarot. It's rare that a low-class warrior like you gets to fight an elite like me.
If he tries hard enough, any fighter can beat an elite in battle.
You think so? Well, let me show you just how useless trying hard is.
He's strong. He's still hardly trying, and yet his speed and techniques are all beyond my own. Here goes! Out Kaioken! Kaioken times 2!
I'm super elite. There's no way a lower-class warrior like him could beat me.
Over here!
This can't be happening.
Come on, I can do this! Kaioken times 3!
Trash like him draw blood from a noble.
Here goes!
You're gonna pay for this.
Kaioken!
Die! You're outclassed. I won't let you get away! He's trash!
I suppose I could play a little.
How do you like this? You're not getting... Here goes!
You're not bad. You're the first person ever to cause me pain in this form, besides my parents.
Darn! I thought that would do... Here goes! Kamehameha!
What a pest! I'm starting to get annoyed with you. How about we stop warming up and start the real battle?
Here goes!
You're strong. Surprisingly so, to tell the truth. But I'm getting tired of this fight. I think it's time we finished this.
I better hurry up and take you down.
Made me mad! Frieza!
What's happening? This transformation!
I will never forgive you for what you've done. Whoa!
I already showed the percent health. That was actually not a bad run, all things considered. I got the voice line. I just choked. I wanted to particularly like hold back a little bit because I wanted my Raging Soul to run out, and not do too much damage to Frieza, so I could charge up and then do Angry Kamehameha. But it just didn't work out. I could have definitely played better, but under the conditions that I was in, that was probably the better thing I could have done, if I'm being honest. I don't blame myself too much for it, but I could have played better. It's just the conditions really slowed me down. Anyways, to be muted again.
Even a reject can pass an elite if he trains hard enough.
Let me assure you, this is one fight that no amount of training could prepare you for.
Yeah!
What's the matter, Kakarot? That's not all you've got, is it? I won't let you get away! Here's a treat for you, Kakarot. It's rare that a low-class warrior like you gets to fight an elite like me.
If he tries hard enough, any fighter can beat an elite in battle.
You think so? Well, let me show you just how useless trying hard is.
He's strong. He's still hardly trying, and yet his speed and techniques are all beyond my own.
Dead. Hurry! I don't need this blasted planet anymore. I'll destroy your precious Earth, Kakarot, and you along with it! I'm a super elite. There's no way a lower-class warrior like him could beat me.
How do you like this?
This can't be happening.
Come on, I can do this. Kaioken times 3!
Blood! How could a piece of trash like him draw blood from a noble? I won't let you get away! You're gonna pay for this! You're outclassed! I won't let you get away!
Kaioken!
Okay, so that time, I don't know if it was, I just got into a party again. I have to call him on the phone because I don't want to hop on an Xbox party just to do it. We're streaming right now, but you know what? Honestly, I didn't expect to get.
Yeah, you should join the party, man.
Busy. I'm streaming right now, man.
Bro, you're streaming? What?
Chicken butt.
Yeah, awesome. You should stream some Grand Blue with me, though.
I'm gonna hop on PlayStation, man.
Dude, I'm sure your viewers would love it, man, if you stream Grand Blue. Honestly.
I'd be so excited! I would be hype!
Dude, they would even sponsor you, bro.
Just don't even care anymore, man.
Are you actually hopping on PlayStation, though?
That's a hang-up if I've ever seen it. Anyways, I guess I'll just start streaming Grand Blue on the special cases. Who cares? Because actually, who cares?